Hey guys, we're back with another video from our Interrail trip in the summer. And this trip we went to Bruges in Belgium. This was my first time going to Belgium, and I have to say Bruges was either our favorite place that we traveled to or definitely one of our favorite places that we traveled to the whole summer. So, some interesting things about Bruges. Bruges is the capital of West Flanders in northern Belgium. It is distinguished by its canals, cobbled streets, and medieval buildings. It's known as being one of the most well-preserved medieval towns in all of Europe. With all the historic buildings and the cobblestone streets with all of the amazing little shops you can check out, Bruges truly was a place made of fairy tales. And of course, on our first evening in Bruges in Belgium, we had to stop for the famous Belgian waffles. Like, look at those. Look at those. I opted for strawberries covered in dark chocolate, of course, and it was amazing. So this was also a really cool place. I showed a clip of it earlier. It's the Belfry of Bruges. And if you go inside in the evenings, they have bell concerts. It was a very interesting experience, but really freaking cool. And the sunsets. I don't think there's anything quite like the sunset in Bruges. Chocolate and beer, best two things about Belgium.
And we drink this in Belgium.
So we obviously tried the beer and the chocolate, but we had a lot of things to do in these 2 days that we were there, and there's honestly so much to see. These canal tours were something we didn't get to do, but looked really, really fun. We got to walk around the canals around the whole city, and there's just beautiful trails and cobblestone roads everywhere to really adventure and get to see everything. Although the canal tours look like a really great way to see the city as well. So this big tower here that I'm about to show you is called the Church of Our Lady in Bruges. So this church dates back to the 13th, 14th, and 15th centuries. And this church is essentially a monument to the wealth, sophistication, taste, and devotion of the most Catholic city, whose history and faith stand today celebrated in this wonderful building. Its tower, at 115.6 meters in height, remains the tallest structure in the city and the third tallest brickwork tower in the entire world. Its gallery of religious art inside is also quite stunning and amazing as well. Belgium is a unique place for many different reasons, but one of the main ones being that the Kingdom of Belgium has 3 official languages: Dutch, the Flemish Dutch, French, and German. And although in certain parts of the country they predominantly speak either French or Dutch, a small percentage in German, a lot of the signage will have both languages, Dutch and French, on them. Another thing Bruges particularly is famous for is their lace shops. There's beautiful lace shops all over the city where you can get any type of lace art you could ever imagine, and you can even take classes to learn how to make lace, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm not joking when I say that this place is like a real-life fairy tale. Between the castle-like buildings, the houses, the cobblestone, and even the beautiful swans and little creatures you'll find around the city. This place is like nothing I've ever seen before. It is straight out of a storybook. When you travel a lot, you see a lot of beautiful things and a lot of beautiful places. But one of the things that really stuck out to me about Bruges is that no matter where you go, no matter what street you turn down, no matter what cobblestone, beautiful fairy tale-esque place you walk into, you are going to find something interesting, beautiful, medieval, and just spectacular. I can't say enough good things about Bruges, honestly. I think it's fantastic. I've been to both Brussels and Bruges, and no hate on Brussels. I loved Brussels, but I liked Bruges better. There's just something so charming about this city and everything it has to offer. And if Belgium is on your list, I highly recommend going to Bruges. I know I'll be going back for sure. And even if Belgium's not on your list, I would definitely add Bruges to your travel list. After watching this, it's a place you gotta go.
Turn right onto Gronery.
There's a Colin Farrell movie called In Bruges. And despite his experience when he was in Bruges, we loved it. And we will definitely be back to this fairy tale town.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below.